All right, let's dive right into this. Welcome, focused learners, to this immersive explainer. Today, I'm going to be your guide on an exciting journey to spoken Malay fluency. We're not just going to sit here and memorize a boring list of words. We are going to lock 15 everyday Malay phrases permanently into your long-term memory. And we're going to do it by stepping into a highly visual, totally unforgettable mental landscape. So, are you ready? Here's the mental map for our journey today. First, the memory method. Then, arriving at the park. Next, exploring and resting. After that, nature and leaving. And finally, active recall mastery. Let's get to it. Section 1, the memory method. Before we learn our very first phrase, we really need to understand our foundational strategy. I want you to imagine stepping into a virtual, highly imaginative garden and leisure palace. By anchoring our new phrases to elements inside this mental palace, we massively supercharge our retention. And to build this palace, our technique relies on 3 key steps. Number 1 is the linking method. We'll be creating a vibrant mental movie for every single phrase. Number 2 is exaggeration. See, the human brain naturally filters out the boring stuff, right? So we have to make our mental images absolutely bizarre, loud, fast, and physically ridiculous just to force your brain to encode them. And number 3 is active recall. You're going to do a mental walkthrough of these stations at noon and again before bed. Section 2, arriving at the park. Let's walk through those gates and learn our first 5 phrases. Our first phrase means, the weather is beautiful today. Listen closely and sound it out with me. Cuaca hari ini cantik. Now, at a more natural pace, I want you to vividly picture a giant sun wearing a floral crown, dancing across the sky and singing, Cuaca hari ini cantik. You got that image? Let's bring it home with some energetic, conversational fluency. Cuaca hari ini cantik. Next up, you want to take a seat. The phrase is, let's sit here. Starting off nice and easy, mari duduk di sini. For our visual link, imagine a park bench that suddenly sprouts soft, fluffy legs. It literally walks right up to you, pats its own seat, and invites you, mari duduk di sini. Pretty wild, right? Finally, offer a warm, conversational invitation yourself. Mari duduk di sini. Looking around, you notice the flora. There are many beautiful flowers. Nice and steady now? Banyak bunga cantik. Okay, time for some exaggeration. The flower bed right in front of you suddenly erupts into a literal chorus. Every single bloom is glowing brightly and shouting in perfect harmony, Banyak bunga cantik? Try to bring that fluent excitement into your voice. Banyak bunga cantik. You definitely want a picture of this. May I take a photo? Let's articulate the syllables first. Boleh saya ambil gambar. To really lock this in, visualize a giant, floating camera lens following you around the garden. It's making this ridiculous puppy dog face, just begging you, Boleh saya ambil gambar? Make that image as weird as possible in your head. One last time, with polite, native fluency, Boleh saya ambil gambar? You look out at the horizon and realize, this park is very spacious. Repeat after me. Taman ini sangat luas. Now watch the grass stretch out like a massive green accordion. It physically expands and contracts, groaning out loud as it moves. Tamani ini sangat luas. Really hear that groan. Let's smooth it out, fully conversational. Taman ini sangat luas. Section 3, exploring and resting. Let's transition deeper into the garden palace for our next 5 phrases. You point into the distance. There is a big tree over there. Carefully enunciate, Ada pokok besar di sana. Now look closely at that tree. It's literally the size of a skyscraper. It bends way down, points a massive wooden branch right at you, and whispers, Ada pokok besar di sana. Pointing right back at it, give it an energetic native cadence. Ada pokok besar di sana. As you keep going, you think to yourself, I like to walk. Take it slowly at first. Saya suka berjalan-jalan. Suddenly, look down at your feet. Your shoes have transformed into tiny, hyper-energetic marathon runners. They are physically dragging you down the path while loudly cheering, Saya suka berjalan-jalan. Feel that tug on your feet? Speak it with absolute enthusiasm. Saya suka berjalan-jalan. All that walking is tiring. Can we rest for a moment? Step by step, boleh kita rehat sekejap? Just as you say it, a hammock drops straight from the sky. It wraps you up instantly like a burrito and lulls you to sleep humming, Boleh kita rehat sekejap? Drift right into it and ask casually, Boleh kita rehat sekejap? While resting, you take a breath. The air here is fresh. Let's sound it out. Udara di sini segar. Imagine a massive industrial fan right beside your hammock, but instead of wind, it's blowing giant bubbles of pure, minty oxygen right into your face. They pop with a loud, refreshing sound. Udara di sini segar. Take a deep breath and state it fluidly. Udara di sini segar. You look up from the hammock. There are birds flying. Deliberately. Ada burung terbang. Now picture a massive flock of birds locking into a tight formation. They literally spell out the words in glowing neon light right across the sky. Ada burung terbang. Make that neon super bright in your mind. Now with quick, observant speed. Ada burung terbang. Section 4. Nature and leaving. We're moving towards the water features for our final 5 phrases. You walk up to the water. That river is very clear. First pass, sungai itu sangat jernih. Let's push the exaggeration here. The river has magically turned into liquid diamonds. It is blindingly sparkling and loudly shouting as it flows over the rocks, sungai itu sangat jernih. Picture the intense glare. Say it with a smooth, continuous flow. Sungai itu sangat jernih. Peering right into those diamonds, I see fish, distinctly. Saya nampak ikan. Out of nowhere, a fish leaps completely out of the water. It's wearing thick reading glasses, holding a magnifying glass, pointing right back at you and shouting, Saya nampak ikan. It actually sees you. Give me a tone of genuine surprise now. Saya nampak ikan? As you turn to leave, you hear a public service announcement. Please keep it clean. Deliberately paced. Tolong jaga kebersihan. Visualize a highly strict, sentient trash bin marching around on mechanical robot legs. It's aggressively vacuuming up litter and lecturing everyone in a robotic voice. Tolong jaga kebersihan. Command it right back with authoritative but polite fluency. Tolong jaga kebersihan. It's getting late. Let's go home now. Articulating clearly. Jom balik sekarang. Suddenly, a giant cartoon magnet extending all the way from your front door latches onto your clothes. It physically drags you backward out of the park, insisting firmly. Jom balik sekarang. Feel that magnetic pull. Snap into persuasive native speed. Jom balik sekarang. Finally, you reflect on the trip. Today was fun. Start easily. Seronok hari ini. As you say it, boom! Massive fireworks, shaped like giant yellow smiley faces, explode right above your head, painting the dusk sky with the glowing words, Seronok hari ini. Throw your hands up and shout it with energetic joy. Seronok hari ini. Section 5, Active Recall Mastery. All right, let's lock this in for good. I'm going to rapidly pronounce all 15 phrases one final time in sequence. As I read them out, I want you to actively summon that bizarre visual link we just created for each one. Don't just read the English translation, okay? Actually see the dancing sun, see the fluffy bench. Here we go. Kwaka hari ini cantik, mari duduk di sini. Banyak bunga cantik, boleh saya ambil gambar? Taman ini sangat luas, ada pokok besar di sana. Saya suka berjalan-jalan, boleh kita rehat sekejap? Udara di sini segar, ada burung terbang. Sungai itu sangat jernih, saya nampak ikan. Tolong jaga kebersihan. Jom balik sekarang, seronok hari ini. You did absolutely fantastic today. But here is the real question to end on. Will you return to the Garden Palace at noon, and again before bed, to test yourself and make your mental images even more ridiculous? Because returning to these mental stations today, using the exact method we just covered, is literally the ultimate key to true, lasting Malay fluency. If you forget a phrase later today, no worries at all. Just come right back here and make the image even more bizarre. Keep practicing, keep exaggerating, and I will see you in the next explainer.